Yeah, WTMH Live, WTMH Live, WTMH Live. Can't miss a beat, don't close your eyes. You want the realest of the real, well, here we go. Hip hop and R&B live in stereo. We got the scoop like magic in the house. All the details, yeah, you know what that's about. We got the rumors, we got the facts, we got the city on our back. Now you can't stop that. The freshest content nationally and locally, giving you the real deal as the way it's supposed to be. DJ Quiet Storm and non-stop, got the whole world about to pop. You want drama? That's what we got. All the news you can handle soon as it drops. We on Bounce TV 23, Saturday 7 p.m. I have to say, this the place you go for the info. WTMH Live, Simple.
Taking off on the 1-9, you already know what it is. Fleet DJs in the building, State of Hip Hop guy.
Getting lighted up.
Good, y'all. You are here. It is the Magnificent 7 Countdown. I am your auntie's favorite DJ. Am I looking in this camera or that camera? This is the private show of the Magnificent 7 Countdown video show. Glad you can join me. Welcome to my living room. And we're going to get things started today.
Oh, hey, what's up? This your boy Demond M. Cherry. And I bet y'all thought y'all was about to watch my man Lane Love, but we got some issues going on here at WTMH. Lane is no longer with the company, so y'all watching me tonight. This is the Magnificent One. I only got one video show y'all tonight. So this is going to be a real quick show because I don't know what I'm doing on this man's show. I was just in the building, and this is what happened when you just walk in and don't know what's going on. But like I said, I'm Demond M. Cherry. If y'all just tuned in, y'all make sure y'all hit that share button. Go to WTMH Live on Facebook. Share this, or do what I'm doing right now because I'm in a watch party. And this is what's going on. But we're going to show y'all some nice videos. Video tonight. You're going to get one good video tonight, and you had to hear me for the rest of the night.
Time out. My man Demond Cherry is in the building. You know we couldn't let y'all go on and on like that without letting y'all off the hook, man. I am here, your auntie's favorite DJ. My man decided to join me here today. We just gonna kick it. Show y'all a couple videos, get ready for this holiday season, man. What you been up to, man? You been missing in action and shit.
I'm never missing in action, man. I'm just busy doing what I do, man. You know, try to stay on the road doing my comedy thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be checking you out on the stream, you know.
Yeah, I heard you slinging them fire sticks, so we're going to have to holler at you in a little bit.
First of all, let's make a disclaimer. I do not sell fire sticks.
You don't sell them. We'll go.
If you have a fire stick, I will show you how to fix your fire stick for free, no charge.
I appreciate it.
Because I'm that type of guy.
But, man, I haven't seen you, like do stand-up in a minute. When the next time you
man, I haven't really been doing nothing here locally, but actually we got a show next Saturday. I have to look at the flyer. I can't think of the church. There's a church over there off of Bryce Road.
Yeah.
My man Tony Metro, he used to promote comedy up in Detroit, but he's back here in Columbus now, so he can doing the show. I'll I'll be the feature on that one, but I'm gonna start headlining. Hosting it every month. But I can't remember the name of the church, but it's called See Bust Out Laugh. It's all clean comedy. So we got that going on next Saturday, 7 p.m. Y'all can go to Demond M. Cherry on Facebook and till we come up out of the break and I can show you exactly where it's at.
I think the first time I seen you was at fuck was you at? I think you had a Funny Bone.
Yeah.
So you used to do that.
But they haven't did the Funny Bone in a while. But they doing the All Ohio Kings of Comedy. That's about the only urban comedy you're gonna see. But they don't even do the open mic at the Funny Bone no more.
For real?
Yeah.
Because I think you, Jack Shepard, Roe, that was all like the first wave. So now I'm starting to see new comics and shit like that. Are y'all grooming these comics, or they just coming in like?
Comedy is one of them things. Like it's almost like hip hop. You know, it's always a new rapper, somebody you never heard of before, never seen before, that's just in the game. It's like there's a lot of cats that everybody think they funny anyway.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you know, with this social media and people becoming famous comedians off social media, so now it's like everybody's a comic now. But you know,
that's what makes me uncomfortable because I DJ a lot of comedy situations. So when a dude get up there and you know they have their set, some people write, some people freestyle, just like you said, hip hop. And then when I see them dying, but they still keep trying to go with the same joke, I just be like, bruh, switch it up, do something, man. But the crowd, sometimes the crowd is nice, you know, and they'll start trying to hee here, hee there, but you know.
But see, that's youth in comedy, because you know, as when you seasoned and you done did comedy for a while, you know when it's time to get off stage.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than seeing a comedian dying up there and don't know when to get off stage. Don't know when to cut it off, don't know when to let it go. Cause look, man, I'm gonna tell you, the worst booing I ever got, I got booed in Erie, Pennsylvania, in front of about 1,500 people.
For real?
Yeah.
1,500? Damn.
Yeah, it was. But the reason why it happened because it was my first time working like an arena type seating. And you know that's different from when you're in a club and you got people right here in front of you. These people was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to work that whole. And yeah, I ate ass that night, man. But from doing comedy so long, I learned a lot from that night, and I ain't been booed since.
For real. Now, I've been in situations where the heckler is actually funnier than the person on stage. Like the heckler just really be going in on them. You like, damn, you know.
That's because that comedian, he ain't realized that he got the mic. The heckler can only be funny so if you let him, but you gotta realize I got this microphone.
Yeah.
So he didn't realize he had the microphone and
didn't
really know what to do because he ain't trained, he ain't been seasoned or trained enough. I ain't even gonna say training. He ain't never been in a real situation where you had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't know how to handle it.
And I think most, like, especially black comedians,
Right.
they get their training already from the school bus, the lunchroom.
Right.
And that comes from what we call crack and snapping.
Joning.
Roasted, joasted. Yeah, all that.
See, I learned how to do jokes. I wasn't never the class clown or nothing like that. Most comedians are not class. Most true comedians are not class clowns. They're just somewhere you found out you was funny. I got my jokes from, because I was that one person that only had like 3 or 4 outfits. People knew what day I was gonna wear my outfit on. So I had to have jokes to get, you know what I'm saying? Get up off me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the mind. He gonna be wearing them pants on Thursday, you know what I'm saying? So and then like you said on the back of the bus, you know what I'm saying? And growing up on my bus in Kentucky, man, if you didn't have jokes, you was getting out 4, 5, 6, 7 stops early. Because they used to like, to the gut. To the gut eating you up, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we grew up here. Everybody knew everybody's mama. Everybody knew everybody's daddy. So if your lights was cut off, people knew your lights was cut off. You know?
That's why you got food stamps.
Right.
But now, why is it, though, that the ugliest dude can crack real good? Or the dude that you think, oh, I can size him up and break him down. But them be the ones that can actually get you.
Right, that's just like with sex. Ugly dudes be the ones that break girls off the most, you know what I'm saying? a girl would tell you there's always an ugly dude that just turn that booty up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, man, I'm gonna tell you a story about that. I remember I got beat up by a new dude at school one time.
Okay.
I tried to crack jokes on him, you know what I'm saying? I like you said, he knew I ain't know nothing about him, he ain't know nothing about me, so I decided I'm gonna try to crack some jokes on him. And this ain't even my style, my nature. But I just figure his name Tim McCray. We still would be cool today, but I ain't seen him since we was kids. But dude, I decided I'm gonna go in on him, crack all these jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew I was funny. Dude kicked my ass, man. Wore me.
What'd you say to him?
Wore me to. I can't even remember. That was so long. But I remember getting my ass kicked. I remember that. I remember trying to be a comedian, and he wasn't going for that. I remember getting my ass kicked.
And that's where you gotta kind of size people up, know who's sensitive and who, you know.
Right.
Because I mean, even at the end of the day, being a host, an interviewer, or a journalist, I kind of know who I can talk to and how to talk to them. So I totally get it as a comedian.
Well, that's just like I was in Chicago last week, and dude was a speaker, and we sitting there, we just listening to him speak. He's like, man, he ain't grabbed nobody's attention or nothing. But the thing was, he didn't come and look in the crowd and see that, you know what I'm saying, you got some black folks out here, you got some gay folks in this crowd, you got women in this crowd, you got white folks, you got Mexicans, young folks, old folks. He didn't realize that everybody was in this crowd. So he just came with his regular conversation that we had, and everybody, we just looking at this dude like. But you got to better size your crowd up, and then I done got to the point now where I can size up a whole crowd in about 35 seconds.
So do you do better in white crowds, black crowds?
Oh man, speaking of white crowds, listen, I want to give a shout out to the Knights of Columbus in Fostoria, Ohio. I was there last night. I was the only black person in the whole building. In my whole time lane, I thought the Knights of Columbus was a motorcycle group.
It sounds like it.
No, that's a Catholic group.
So what do they do?
But it's like a Catholic fundraiser. They raise, you know what I'm saying? It's a group of Catholics. So last night I was in the whole building of Catholic folks drinking beer and liquor and they're getting towed up because I guess that's what their religion do. Because they popes, I mean, their ministers get drunk and stuff. I used to work a banquet room. They had this conference with all these Catholic bishops or whatever they call, and they all was drinking their ass off. But last night, man, I got to say, man, last night they showed the brothers some love. Last night they let me get them jokes off. But I wasn't never worried about it. I knew which direction I was going, but it was just It's just, I've been doing it for so long, man. I just, I got these jokes coming to you.
You know what cracks me up is like you said, different crowds. I'll see a comedian, and they're a comedian. They're just a comedian,
right?
But then all of a sudden they want to get this money over here, so now they're a gospel comedian,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what makes somebody kind of go back and forth between? Because I believe comedy is comedy. I don't care, I don't believe in what you call labeled gospel comedy. It's just like, okay, just don't curse.
Right. And it's funny that you say that because I do that. I do. Really, churches right now in my career is my bread and butter. But I ain't gonna say it. I never label myself a gospel comedian. I'm just a comedian that can work clean.
Yeah.
But the thing about being clean though, between me and a lot of people that I see that do gospel comedy, I actually have a gospel comedy set.
Okay.
It's just all churchy.
But
you're not going to get these jokes if I'm at the Funny Bone. You're not going to get those. Unless I decide I want to break off into it.
But they don't have to necessarily be.
No, they don't have to be
church.
They don't have to be churchy.
Related.
But you want to recognize that you're in a church. I've seen comedians come and do a church and never reference nothing about church or nothing, and they wonder why they're not getting no laughs. I'm like, folks, these are church people. At least acknowledge that you might went to church once before. You know what I'm saying? Just don't come straight in with it. Just because they clean don't mean you got to know who you're talking to. You're still talking to church folks.
True that, but church folk have sex, Pastor Wilson.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? So you can talk about relatable things. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like you see a lot of church folk at the club.
It's just like me coming in and doing a whole room of DJs. At some point during my set, I got to at least fake a scratch, do something. I got, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Okay, now I see where you going with
I got at least mention something about DJ. I ain't gonna just come straight into all my jokes and blah blah blah. Then y'all sitting there looking at me like, with comedy for me, the best thing to do once you know what type of room you is come straight out the gate with that. Don't come 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later. If you know you're doing a church set, come church in the first 2 minutes. And then once you get them in your hand, then you can walk them anywhere you want to walk them. But you got to get them in your hand.
that really ain't too much different than DJing then.
Yeah, it's just,
Cause like if I see a room full of aunties,
right.
you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna play the Maze
Right.
and the Al Greens, and then we gonna get
And then
into
it's
other-
whatever, because you don't won your crowd over. Once you
Yeah.
win them over, it's whatever.
Get the mind share giving tidbits. So all you comedians out
But
there,
man,
you know,
I'm
we ain't charging a day.
26 years later, a lot of people don't know I've been doing this for 26
Damn.
years. You know, Bernie Mac did comedy for almost 30-some years. Somebody even knew who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I ain't afraid of you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They've been doing comedy for years.
And
Years.
it took a tough crowd to break him too.
Right.
Because I heard
Yeah.
the legend has it. The
Person
people
went
booed him.
before him booed. The person went before him got booed.
So he was like,
So he was like, I ain't afraid of you. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah, that's true.
That's dope, man. My Cherry's here, man. We're going to honor somebody today. We're not going to play too many videos. And again, we ain't even going to stay before you too long. We just kicking it. We waiting on our pizza to get
Yeah,
here.
we got
for
some
real,
pizza.
for real.
We got some pizza
to
coming
get to. But it's Ness Worth's birthday. So we wanted to play a couple videos from him. Shout out to, Dario, Super Naj. Shout out to AU and anybody who's worked with Ness to really put. Shout out to Larry Jordan too. I think he's in the studio downstairs or going to be with Raven pretty soon. But a lot of people work with Ness, and he was a very talented brother. We dare to say he was the Tupac of Columbus because
Right.
he really drew a crowd. Anytime you see what we call local rap, I don't even like to call him a local rapper because any stage that he got on.
He had a good following.
Yeah, good ass following.
Good
people.
following.
And people reciting your words,
Right.
your lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I like, damn, they really know his lyrics and shit.
That's how I'm trying to get with my jokes. I want to be telling a joke and somebody
Motherfucker
be
notice.
yelling the whole joke while I'm telling it.
Like, I know what you about to say. I know what you about to say. No, but we gonna get into it. We ain't gonna even count it down because I ain't gonna disrespect that man like that and put him in any category. But we gonna get into the video. It's RGS official video by Ness Worths. It's Magnificent 7 Countdown. Demond Cherry's here, y'all.
R.I.P.
Yeah. My city taught me about survival. Standing on the block like fuck the 5-0. Trapping for that Hemi or that condo. Getting money with my motherfucking eyes closed. Grinding hard, you would think I'm fucking Pablo. You get the picture, well I be Picasso. Niggas talking like they hard, but they not though. Fuck nigga wanna talk, then it's me, no I blow. Yeah, I be up in my own world, tryna stay warm up in this cold world. One minute they love you, the next they gon' judge you. You niggas be talking like girls. I work harder than most of these rappers. I stomp through the street like a cow. I ain't worried about none of you bastards. I'm what's next and what's coming right after. Might hit the plane, fly to the bay, spend like a week out in Napa, or maybe LA. Say what's up today, then it's right back to the capital. Ready, set, go. Nigga, let's smoke. It's the best dope. Give your ass a chest, it's cold. At least feel like it. The odds against me, but I'm still fighting. Everybody wanna be Pop, but ain't too many really real like him. Never played the game if I wasn't ready. Hold the pistol steady. Situations heavy. Never been the type to wait on anybody. I'ma make it happen too. God, come and get me. Rolling up the Syndica. It's the best smoke. Got my lungs feeling like I got a chest cold. Say you got a money plate, nigga, let's roll. All my dogs RSG, ready, set, go. Rolling up the Syndica, it's the best smoke. Got my lungs feeling like I got a chest cold. Say you got a money plate, my nigga, let's go. All my dogs RSG, ready, set, go. See, I was never one to hate. You making moves, nigga, great. Nigga, go get your cake. That's called putting on for your steak. I be scheming on a bigger play than the one I made yesterday. I don't care about what it is. If it's worth it, hit the interstate. Ain't no suit to ties, just niggas moving pies. You get euthanized. Trying to move on gods. Plenty has for me, I can see through your lies. But we ballin' on them. Me and Soup up in these streets is like two LeBron. Your bitch is probably ratchet. I'm throwing this, she catch it just for some Louboutins. Ready for whatever. All about my cheddar, I want my truth to rise. We count it up together. If we do it big, you know it's supersized. So don't be too surprised. When you see me coming, just know we do the guys. And we all about it. Rowdy as fuck, I'm down to shoot the 5. Obviously, I got the B, was hot in these streets. Was serving these niggas like I got the D. Like triple threat, nigga, party of 3. And you not in these streets. I was raised up with the heart of a G. The mind of a scholar who's about a dollar. So tell them come get it if they want some beef. Rolling up the Syndica, it's the best smoke. Got my lungs feeling like I got a chest cold. Say you got a money play, nigga, let's roll. All my dogs RSG, ready, set, go. Rolling up this indica is the best smoke. Got my lungs feeling like I got a chest cold. Say you got a money play, my nigga, let's go. All my dogs RSG, ready, set, go.
We ain't gotta hide the pieces. We are back, Magnificent Seven Countdown.
Man,
So,
R.I.P.
Devon
Next
Scary
Words, man.
No doubt. You say you had him on your show before?
Yeah, we had him on the show, man. He was freestyling and everything, man. Y'all excuse me for
Nah,
while we
we
eat
lose.
it.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? This new TV. This ain't like that old TV.
We keep it real on the
When
Mac.
TV used to cut off at midnight. You know what I'm saying?
I thought if we could drink on the show, because we had a show where Wiggle Juice came up.
Oh,
he got
yeah.
me toe up on the show, so you know what I'm saying.
What was you
alright.
drinking?
His
I know,
wine,
but which one?
the Nipsey.
The Nipsey? That's a new one? Is it
Yeah,
the
it's
blue
blue.
one? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
he had that one. Okay, yeah.
So he had that one, and I think we opened up the Peach because that's when we shout out to George, who put us on Roku. We on Roku. We on what else are we on, George?
Fire TV, Amazon.
So make sure if you have any of those services or devices, check us out. Check out all the episodes of Magnificent Seven on your Roku or your Fire Stick or whatever.
And my up and coming comedy special.
He's not a
up
Fire
and coming
Stick.
comedy special is coming up on Fire Stick.
That's a comedy special?
W Teammates Live. Yeah, we can watch it after this when we get done.
Oh shit, okay. Hey, so when I first got here, y'all had it was dope because y'all had the stage right here, and then y'all had comedy. So I heard the concept was instead of people pulling up to the comedy spot, we're gonna pull up to
bring
you right on
comedy to you,
Facebook.
yep.
So you came up with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
that's
the original Ohio Kings Academy. Yeah. We did it right here. I built the stage. I sat in here all night one night and built that stage. I mean, all night. I was in here for about 9 hours building that little stage.
You was bringing some talent in here though too.
Yeah, it was all every local comedian came here, but the only problem that was with that, a lot of comedians was talking about, oh man, I gotta have a crowd, I gotta have an interaction, but that wasn't. But I told you from the beginning that wasn't the whole point. The whole point was perform for the camera. Because while you may go to a comedy club and 60 people show up, when we was doing it live, we was having 200 and 300 people watching and commenting. So I'm like, now you got a crowd out there, but man, them comments just be bold too. I mean, people would type like crickets. Yeah. But it was because a lot of comedians wasn't feeling because they didn't have that crowd. They couldn't get that crowd interaction.
They couldn't get that instant, gratification with the laughter or whatever.
But when we did, it was cool. It was fun, man.
We participated though, and that was the thing too, is that you could have pulled up if you wanted to because
Right.
y'all had chairs.
Yeah,
and
chairs,
everything.
yeah, right.
So if y'all wanted a studio audience, but
Oh, well, it's just like anything. We would put that call out there for the studio audience, but nobody would never show up.
yeah. So it was me, Raven, George. We would become the studio audience. So you would get 4 or 5 laughs,
Right.
but that's how it was done. So what was the cause for it to end?
That same reason.
just
Then
wasn't
I had
supporters.
I had the last show booked, and only one other comic showed up, and I was like, well, I ain't gonna keep going through all this. I ain't that type of person, so it was pretty much was the end of it.
So it gets frustrating to be innovative.
Right.
And then not get that support. Well, I mean, being from Columbus, I'm gonna call Columbus out. We're used to that. If you're any type of artist, you're gonna go through at least 1 or 2 years of people not supporting you, people
Right.
hating on it, oh that's trash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So how do you, as a comedian and an artist, get through the bullshit?
Stay booked.
Yeah.
While
that's real.
While all these other people out here talking, they this and we this and that. I just stay booked, man. I fell back from my lane. I found my lane, and now I stay in my lane, and now I'm being blessed for being in my lane.
Yeah. So how do you get booked in Kansas and stuff like that? Who finds you in places like Kansas and shit?
It's just knowing comedians and reaching out, and sometimes social media. Social media work its thing how it works sometimes.
Yeah.
And I ain't the type of person that I don't like to put a lot of videos and stuff up, but it's just. I kind of, after being in it for 26 years, I got my name out there a little bit. Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just working with that. And God, man, but what God got for you, can't nobody else take away from you, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
Got comedian Devon Cherry here, man. And real quick, before we do go to the video, how did you come about to be a board member of the WTMA staff? How did you and George and everybody?
we're gonna show you this after that too. But me and George, we did all our videos together in broadcasting school when we was at the Ohio Center for Broadcasting.
Right, y'all did.
That's back when it was Ohio Center for Broadcasting, not the Ohio Media School. Shout out to both. But it's like me and George was like when somebody needed videos, me and George was either in their video or we started doing our own video. But then we really became real close when we did the epic all-time classic video at Ohio Center for Broadcasting, the Do Me Baby video. And if anybody,
We had it. Damn.
well, I'm sure to you we'll leave out here.
Okay.
But the Do Me Baby video is one of the projects at Ohio Media School. Well, now I'm saying on OCB before you graduate, you had to shoot a music video. And so we did the most controversial music video ever. Our video became so controversial that when other classes would come in, they would show our video as what not to do.
Oh shit.
And we had a good video. I mean, they was calling our teacher in. He was on vacation, man. They was calling our teacher, telling them all this and all that. We done generated just so much hype about this video, and so
We gotta see if hey, can we find that video? So this
he had it up on the screen just a second ago.
Oh yeah, we gotta play can we go to that video or no? Or we gotta wait a minute? Cause we gotta show y'all the video. Yeah. All right, we're gonna show it to y'all later, but we're gonna get into the next video. This is Brandon. If you heard the producer, shout out to Brandon. He's one of the producers of the show.
Yeah, he produced the Colbert Show too. So
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get into his favorite video. He likes Haji Streets, Dave Chappelle, and I like it too. I mean, for obvious reasons, but you check it out yourself. No countdown this week. You know, we just kicking it easy.
shout out to Andy's Pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey, yeah. She doing well. She like Chanel. She got a bag. That's YSL. I'm on that loud. Dave Chappelle. Check out the drip. This shit ain't for sale. Hey, run up a check. It came in the mail. They say they a threat, but I can't tell. Hey, up in this bitch. Pass me the herbals. Everything lit. Sneakers is Virgil. Take them up top. They still love me. Dodging the thought. MC Hammer. Bitch, don't touch me. My shit crispy. Yo shit crusty. Light up the green. Cookies and cream. This shit musty. Give me some money. She pay me in honey. Pass me the yak. I don't do bubbly. I need a pack. Give me like 20. I'm on the sack. And she on the gummy. Hey, big things, we do big things. Catch me counting up these racks. I'ma need some big jeans. I put sisses on the lack just to see my shit swing. I put 2 on top of that just to keep my kicks clean. Nah, I mean, she doing well. She like Chanel. She got a bag. It's YSL. I'm on that loud. Like Dave Chappelle. Check out the drip. This shit ain't for sale. She doing well. She like Chanel. She got a bag. That's YSL. I'm on that loud. Like Dave Chappelle. Check out the drip. This shit ain't for sale. Run up a check. It came in the mail. They say they a threat, but I can't tell. We run it up. Fuck is you saying? That shit a dub. Thank you for playing. Back of the club. Tables get weighted. Chill with your favorite. We gon' get faded. Niggas gon' hate it. Damn it, I'm lit. Shorty go crazy. She thicker than grits. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Ooh, yummy. She don't do Gucci. Got some Emilio Pucci. Blowing on gas. Like 20 on 2, please. Size with the 2-piece. Slide in the new V. Leather get hot in the 2-seat. Got a top off like a new beach. Yeah, big things, we do big things. Catch me counting up these racks. I'ma need some big jeans. I put sisses on the lack just to see my shit swing. I put 2 on top of that just to keep my kicks clean. Nah, I mean, she doing well. She like Chanel. She got a bag. It's YSL. I'm on that loud. Like Dave Chappelle. Check out the drip. This shit ain't for sale. She doing well. She like Chanel. She got a bag. That's YSL. I'm on that loud, like Dave Chappelle. Check out the drip. This shit ain't for sale. Run up a check. It came in the mail. They say they a threat, but I can't tell.
We still in. Welcome back to the Magnificent Seven Countdown Show. We said we're eating pizza, just kicking it with my man Demond Cherry.
Smashing this pizza, man. Shout out to Angie's Pizza.
I was trying to be all, I don't want meat lovers and pause. You know,
he don't want no meat.
Being pretty decent.
He want all salad pizza with real salad on, with real lettuce and carrots and everything on it. With ranch dressing and everything.
Well, I'm glad y'all could come back to the show. That was Haji Street, Dave Chappelle. We just back here kicking it, going through old videos and whatnot, man. You used to, what was your DJ, not your DJ, your MC name
back
last year? No, it was when Raven had you in the booth.
Oh, I was 31, 30,
50 Cent?
50, no, it's something Savage. I can't remember. I think I was like 31 Savage, 37 Savage or something like that.
But no, I heard the little spoof y'all did. It was pretty tight though. I mean, you got a little bit of flow, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, growing up in hip hop, you can't help but have some type of flow. You know what I'm saying?
It was 2 minutes of ad libs, but you know, you finally got to.
Yeah.
You finally got to it.
Yeah, you got to catch that beat sometime. You know.
It took you 3 minutes to catch the beat.
That's how you know somebody. That's how you know somebody about to go in with him. Yo.
That's it. If the dude start rapping.
Yo, when you're 37 times, you know he about to be hard.
Nah, bro.
He about to be hard.
He kept saying his name. He's like, yo, this 31 Savage. I'm like, all right, we gonna get to that verse.
But that can be a hit though. It can be a hit. Though. I know. I remember exactly what song you're talking about. Mm-hmm. My next. Y'all look out for my next cut, Angie's Pizza, coming your way.
That's the shit. Literally.
Hey, but this one of them pizzas, man. Or like any type of food or something that's by your house. Been there. I've been staying right here for like 15 years. Since I moved to Columbus,
Angie's Pizza is fire?
I ain't never had this till today.
Bruh.
And I ride past her all the time.
Yeah, Angie's Pizza is fire.
I see.
Shout out to Angie's Pizza. We get free pub today. Take you back to an incident, right? So we was downstairs in the Eclipse. I think it was appreciation for, I guess, all the WTMH Awards people. So you was doing your set. And then Dre comes on stage.
Oh, Dre's a fool.
DJ Dre. And he kills it.
Yeah, he killed it.
But you know what I'm saying? That goes back to what we were saying. Like, just because you're funny doesn't make you a comedian, right?
Right.
You know, so what gives people the impression like, oh, because I'm funny, I can be? Tell people how hard it really is to be a comedian.
Well, I'll put it to you like this, man. I'm going to take it from the famous words of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare once said that everybody's a comedian, but everybody's not a comic.
That's dope.
A comic is a writer. That's the person who writes, because, you know, like Romeo and Juliet, stuff like those are actually comedies. They're comics.
I didn't know that.
Written by a comic, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it was comedic writing.
So Romeo and Juliet is actually a comedy?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a satire comedy.
Okay.
So
you're getting educated.
Yeah, a little educated. You know, I might get fact checked, you know what I'm saying?
Got some knowledge.
But I'm saying a comedian, everybody's a comedian. Everybody can be funny.
Right.
Everybody can be funny, but it takes a comic to make people laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it's like DJing, transition. How are you going to transition from one subject matter, from one joke to the next, you know, and how you going to end it?
Well, that's based on the person, because everybody's going to be different.
Because some people don't know when to get their ass off the stage.
Oh, that's the worst. Ain't nothing like seeing a comedian. But it's the worst thing to see, but also the funniest thing to see when a comedian's ever just eating ass and don't know when to get off stage. And you just be sitting there like,
look when they get
you just be like, get on stage, nigga, get on stage, and you just be keep going and keep going and keep going. But yeah, it's just, comedy is a balance. You know what I'm saying? Each individual comedian, when you find your balance, that's when you find your funny.
So do you like, when you see somebody bomb and you get ready to go up, does that boost your energy, or does it be like, damn, he bombed, they ain't gonna rock with him, so I don't know how they gonna feel about me, or you feel like I'm about to tear this shit up because he bombed?
I go both because it depends. It depends on the type of bombing he took and how bad he bombed. If it was a super bad bomb, then I'm about to go kill it because they about to love me. All I gotta do is come straight out the gate.
Gate with it, yeah.
Come straight out the gate, and they gonna love me. But if it's one of them bombs where like, it starts with a boo back there, and then a boo come from over here, and a boo come, and then just boo. Okay, I'm like, all right, what do I gotta do so this won't happen to me? But I mean, I'm gonna tell you one of the worst booings I ever seen in my life, man. I ain't even gonna say his name, but this one we was doing a Paul Strong comedy show at the Funny Bone, which was, matter of fact, I'm gonna give it a shit Jack Shepard because that was the longest running comedy show in pretty much comedy history in the United States of America as far as urban comedy. They go for 10 years straight every Wednesday.
Jack did that.
Yeah, okay. Paul Strong Comedy Showcase. Man, I'm gonna tell you, comedian, he was doing bad. And Jack had the room set up where if you're doing bad, people start shaking their keys. I mean, you hear them keys get to shaking, that man get off stage. So this comedian at this time, he heard the keys shaking, and he gonna literally say, so if y'all gonna boo me, why don't y'all just go ahead and boo me?
That's great.
But it was still one of them situations where he didn't want to get off the stage, man. That just made it even funnier.
His pride was in it at that point. That's when your pride in it, like, you know, you trying to clean it up, but it still won't work.
But now, comedy is just one of them things, man. For every comedian, you gotta find, and sometimes it takes years. You know what I'm saying? If you're really serious about it, that crowd. I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me about comedy and just entertainment in general. Like when you're a rapper, you're a musician, or anything like that, to find out your notoriety or how good you are or anything, you got to put that album out. That album got to sell. If it goes gold, then you're a certain level. If it goes platinum, you're a certain level. Comedy is the only form of entertainment that however you are, or how good you are, how bad, if you stink suck, you're going to find out instantaneously. Yeah. And the thing about it, if you're really serious about it, it'll also show you what you need to do, what not to do next time, how to tell a joke better, what you need to, if I need to add some meat to this joke. But the thing about me in comedy, you know, I don't know how a lot of comics are. I don't do comedy with my eyes. I do my comedy with my ears.
Okay, break that down.
Well, like I said, because everybody's different. It took me years, like now I can do it now, but it took me years to be able where I can tell a joke and look at everybody in the crowd in their face. To scan that crowd. I can do it now. Right. But it took me I've probably been doing this in the last 3 or 4 years. The whole time I've been doing comedy. Because I knew my jokes, and I could look at you right in your face. You think I'm looking at you, but I'm not, because I knew where I wanted to deliver that punchline or where I wanted to deliver that line. Okay. But now that I can search through the crowd and all that, I do it with my ears. Because if I hear you laughing over here, then I know to come over here. Okay. If I'm getting laughs from over here, I know to come over here. And then first where I was just automatically telling my jokes because I knew where I wanted to be. It was almost like a repetition of routine. Yeah. But now it's like, oh, okay, y'all laughing over here. So now I turn my whole body over here and start facing everybody over here. Okay, now.
So you know the rules of engagement there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said,
that's dope.
Some people might catch it in a year. Some people might catch it their first time on stage. But it took me almost 20 years to figure that out.
That's great. I mean, like you said, man, it ain't too much different than music, man. Right. That's pretty dope. We got comedian. Look,
your auntie's favorite.
I call you Deja.
I'm your auntie's favorite comedian. I'm your auntie's favorite comedian.
Deja, though. That's my guy.
That's my dude. Shout out
your auntie's favorite comedian. We already got your auntie's favorite DJ. Your auntie's favorite comedian is in the building. We're gonna get into my cousin, man. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Wiggle Juice. Like I said, we eat pizza.
Are y'all cousins?
Yeah, it's first.
I did not know that.
The Riley family, White Sides and the Rileys, we're all first cousins.
I see it there in the skin.
We the light skin.
I see it in the skin and the forehead. I see it there.
We the light skin cousins, but the Rileys, very talented musical family, and we're gonna get into my cousin's video. Live it up right here on Magnificent 7. Keep eating.
WTMH, baby.
It's Wiggle Juice, the company.
Let's play a game, live it up. All chips in, digits stacking, falling to the surface, just a bubble up. You play your cards right, and you can double up. They call me money bags because text so I can pick it up. If you on cloud nine and trying to live above, let's play a game, live it up.
What the fuck they been thinking? I've been handling my business. What the fuck you been doing? You ain't been handling your business. I've been swerving and hustling, putting working and muscling. When they come to these hoes, they be juggling. When they come to this pimpin', I be all by myself. These chickens always gon' lie. Bitch, tell the truth to yourself. Ain't no faking, no frontin'. I'm getting money, I'm dumping. Rowdy boys run the game. That's how the cookie be crumbling. It take all to warn you that I'm not to be fucked with. It take all to show you that I'm more than a hustler. Yes, I'm more than a gangster. Yes, I'm more than a pimp. That means it's more to life than you acting like a straight bitch. I will not switch. I don't know how. Swagger jackets on my dick. Get your own scalp. Let's push your weight like bodybuilders in the world gym. Then we blow that money like a whirlwind.
Let's play a game, live it up. All chips in, digits stacking, falling to the surface, just a bubble up. You play your cards right, and you can double up. They call me money bags because I doubled up. Tell my homie drop the tax so I can pick it up. If you on cloud nine and tryna live above, let's play a game, live it up.
Prime time, big pimpin', watch your mouth, check your bitch. Niggas on the sideline, take a hike, get some chips about yourself. You see me, I'm by myself, self-sufficient, pimpin'-licious. Bitch, I get it in the kitchen, and I'm willing to break your plate, break your face. Homie, you should take a break. No, this ain't no fast food. Half your life you took a break, I stayed up. Filthy pimpin', you thought that I took a break. Now I'm back, super pimpin', they see me, I'm gaining weight. No, this ain't no beard belly, filet mignon, super steaks. And I swing them pigs, boy. I like my shit bacon wrap. Full course is how we eatin'. Y'all niggas is saving snacks. They saving snacks. They saving snacks. I'm a winner on my dinner. Keep that fire, make that work. Pay my bills, fuck that bitch. If we don't work, we don't work. Fuck you too if you knew what this game would do to you. Been in this shit since 92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. Fuck y'all
Let's play a
niggas.
game, live it up. All chips in, digits stacking, falling to the surface, just a bubble up. You play your cards right, and you can double up. They call me money bags because I doubled up. Tell my homie drop the tax so I can pick it up. If you on cloud nine and tryna live above, let's play a game, live it up. Let's play a game, live it up. All chips in, digits stacking up, falling to the surface, just a bubble up. You play your cards right.
It's Swagger Juice, the company.
Man, my mic was on.
Oh, we back in.
And we back.
Yo, we about to wrap this thing up, man, because we about to get out here, watch some football, and chill with the rest of the producers back in the back, man. But I see comedians making the transition now. Now you can be an internet comedian and get paid, bro. I mean,
But that's well, most comedy clubs, that's how they even booking comedians these days, based on your following. But the thing about that though, you know, a lot of people might put butts in the seats, but I done seen some of these internet comments that wasn't even funny at all. But you know, the club is all about that dollar sometimes. They're
DC Young Fly is pretty
Oh yeah, he a fool. He's cool backstage. He's cool just hanging out with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he did a big thing when he came here. The first time he came here, cause he had bought some shoes, and I don't know if he didn't like the shoes or they didn't end up fitting right or whatever. He gave the shoes away to somebody in the crowd. He was like, "Who can wear a size 10?" And the dude was like, "Yeah," just gave him shoes. You know what I'm saying? I never forget that. And it was something he bought just walking around Easton, like one of the stores out there.
Yeah.
Whatever reason he didn't like the shoes, he just gave them away. But yeah, DC cool.
You ever do improv?
Yeah.
Now, how's that work? Because
Actually,
basically you got to interact with other comedians, and everybody doesn't have the same style of comedy. So,
but improv is more about the crowd. If everybody understand, take yourself out of being funny and understand the crowd, because the crowd pretty much told you what they want you to do. Especially if it's one of them situations where they're like, give me an idea, give me a, you know what I'm saying. So everybody has, and it's all about teamwork. It's just like a football team or basketball team. Everybody got to work together to get that one laugh. Now I'm gonna tell you about improv. When I first tried improv, I was living in Indianapolis, because Indianapolis is where I started doing comedy. Well, I started at Kentucky State, but Indianapolis and all that was the first place where, like, the first comedy club I ever did was Crackers Comedy Club in Indianapolis. And all that. But I tried, they got a thing called, All Sports Arena or something like that, where they had improv games. It's like Coliseum type, but it was all improv. So I went and auditioned for him. And the guy told me, he was like, "Man, you funny, but you too individualistic." And it took me a while to understand what he was talking about. He was talking about that I wasn't bringing my funny, putting it with somebody else's funny to make a bigger funny. I was just doing me.
Okay.
And at that point, that's when I realized I'm a comedian.
So to pretty much equal it back to music, it's like a freestyle. I'm doing a freestyle, but if I want to jump in,
Right.
I gotta come in off of your
Right.
last verse to make it a
Right.
better freestyle. That's dope.
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty much, and it's like if you got 8 people on one improv team, it's like all those 8 people are blending whatever their thought or whatever at that time to make one funny.
So
that's what all improv
have
is
you ever
about.
been to like the weakest link on the funny, or you always bring your A game when you're in an improv situation?
It ain't even. I don't even think it's about A game or Wink Leak. I just think it's some people are just better at improv than they are at comedy.
Yeah.
Whereas I've had people that was funny at improv, but I guarantee they couldn't handle me on no stage and nothing like that. Not no competition thing or nothing like it, but the stage is different. That's why I tell a lot of people, man, everybody is funny until you got that microphone in your hand and people say it make me laugh. It's different. It becomes a different ball game once you standing there with that mic in your hand. Like I said, everybody's funny. Everybody's a comedian. That's true. Everybody can make you laugh. Your family laugh. Somebody can come in this door right now and just start cracking us up. But it's a different story when they say, "Oh, next comedian coming to the stage, give it up for." It's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game.
But I kind of picture it like there are some, like when I DJ, there are some people that come in ready to party, so I feed off of their energy.
Right.
So some people that come in ready to laugh and they have a light energy. I find that more comedians thrive in those environments. Vice versa, a make me laugh type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I kind of like it. I can dig it both ways. I like it sometimes. I like it sometimes when you gotta work, and I ain't necessarily saying like you gotta just go out there and try to be coonish or nothing to get no jokes or nothing like that. But I like it sometimes when the crowd is like, all right, you just throwing jokes out there like, all right, this ain't working. Where can I go from here? Then you finally found that sweet place.
Yeah.
And then now at the end of the show, everybody's like, oh man, you had me laughing, you had me dying, but you wasn't even expecting that. But then sometimes the energy is just up so high that you know what I'm saying. It ain't no problem. And sometimes you just come off the stage like, all right, that's what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. What you think about Eddie coming back to stand up?
Eddie's gonna be great, but here go my thing about that. Eddie's always been Eddie, but this last Dave Chappelle special, it brought comedy back, and it's gonna be hard to get, unless you Dave brought true comedy back, where you can say what you want to, however you want to say it, no holds back, especially in this demographic now. How they shutting comedians up, they losing endorsements or whatever they got off just for saying one bad word. You know what I'm saying? Dave brought comedy back. So if you ain't coming like that, Eddie, just stream Dolomite a little bit more. If we're not getting red suit Washington D.C. delirious Eddie Murphy, I don't even know what to say about that.
Comedy always come back full circle because Red Fox came back full circle.
Right.
Even Bill Cosby came back full circle before the stuff. But we'll see what. You know who really shocked me? Deion Cole.
Yeah, Deion Cole was good. He's a writer though. Deion write for a lot of shows. Some of the best comedians are writers.
Yeah.
But then
that's me. I write funny. But I'm not funny.
Then a lot of comedians got good writers. You think they the comedian? No, somebody wrote it, they got a good writer.
That's what I heard about.
Like
Harry Spears put Kevin Hart out there and said Kevin is only good because he got good writers.
Yeah, man, but that's not a bad thing in comedy. I couldn't put that in the category as Drake not writing his lyrics type thing. I couldn't put that in the category because some of the good Richard Pryor had writers. Paul Mooney wrote all Richard Pryor jokes. If you don't know that, then go get a Richard Pryor album and look at the back of it. It said written by Paul Mooney.
Wow. And Paul's not as funny as Richard.
Right.
That's what's crazy.
Man, Paul Mooney. I mean,
he's funny,
the
but
thing
he's
I
not
love,
Richard funny.
the thing I love about Paul Mooney is that if white people not getting up out of their seats and walking out, he don't feel like he had a good show. His whole point is to piss white people off. And if they ain't pissed off, then he pissed off. And that is the most funniest thing ever, man.
Yeah.
But no, even John Witherspoon from Robin Williams, now R.I.P. All those people, if you go back to the old Richard Pryor TV show and all that, and those is writers. Those is writers. Robin Williams, writers.
And you still got to deliver the joke. So I don't care if you write it or not. You still got to deliver that joke and get the punchline where it's supposed to be.
And even in comedy, the money is the writing. Whoever wrote them jokes probably make more than
Message.
Probably.
message.
So if you can write, you can make money in comedy without even never touching the mic.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I would love to have a writer. If anybody out there want to write some jokes for Demond M. Cherry, you know what I'm saying? I'll check your jokes out at I ain't no Drake. I ain't no Drake ass nigga. So, I'm trying to get to the next level. That's Demond M. Cherry on all the social media. If you got something funny you think they work with me, then hey.
You already know. All right, these big boys about to finish polishing off this pizza, man. We gonna
they smashing back too.
We out there. We gonna catch this itis before I do the show at the Pelican Room tonight. It's gonna be a band there, so if you don't know already, bring your lady out to the Pelican Room.
Who the band?
But
I'm working with them, but I don't know. Hey, that's when you know your check is bigger.
I'm gonna be there at midnight, so I take flight there. But check out the band, bring your lady out, bring your Sunday best, and we gonna party. Shout out to the producers, George and Brandon in the back, and the whole WTMH staff.
WTMH
All day. We gonna celebrate one more time. Nest Words, $1 Million right here. Happy birthday, Nest Words. We out.
You feel me? Does it feel for you like it feel for me? Does it feel for y'all like it feel for me? I know hey Victoria, I know we in your house. So it's only right we get the party started right? Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Am I doing your party? Just that's all I wanna know. That's all I wanna know. If you want $1 million, say oh yeah. I said if you want $1 million, say oh yeah. If you want that shit tax-free, say, oh yeah. That's a lot of tax money. Hey, want me $1 million, but I want freedom for me and my children. Stack to the ceiling. We just get money, not up in our feelings. Been running laps on you niggas. Knowledge I give, I should tax all you niggas. Ain't no fake here, it's all facts on you niggas. You can have fame, but my stacks gon' get bigger. All that I ever really wanted was a nice size check, so my daughter have a pony and my sons can get a nice size stack. For a bonus, tell me go and get a business. Think smart and move slowly. Go to get me a burrito and to buy it at your all I ever thought about. If I buy it, I should own it. That's why I'm in a whole nother league with no opponents. Yep, I'm in a whole nother league with no demo. Tell your motherfucking homies that be talking like they know me. Shut the candy ass up. Motherfucking some jabronis, niggas wanna steal your life. That's a fucking bad omen. Bitch, I wanna act right. I be bad by my lonely. I be rolling up the light green, smoking every morning. Raw papers on deck, rolling up like a volleyballing in these streets. Shout out to my niggas, Tony wanna buy the block up, celebrate it with a rollie. Nigga said he wanna tell him bring the guacamole. Said he want some hard white. Send him to my little brody. I be out here all night trying to get it like it owe me. Call me up a little free. She was really down to blow me. I be doing what I like. You be doing what you show. See, I stay up in the light while you stay with what you know. A nigga trying to get right, cause that's all I ever wanted. Nigga about to take a flight, cause that's all I ever wanted. Yeah. All I wanted was $1 million. Now I need a few just for my problems. About 20 just to buy an island. Another 10 for my fucking partners. All I wanted was $1 million. Now I need a few just for my problems. About 20 just to buy an island. Another 10 for my fucking partners. Kicking number big shit, yeah. Make these haters throw a fit, yeah. Coming straight up out the trench, yeah. Selling grams and toting sticks, yeah. That's what's happening on my strip, yeah. 100 choppers, that's a lot of heat. Where I'm from, guns you gotta keep. Baby, stay up out the fucking streets. I've been burying a lot of niggas. So much I'm ready to wallow niggas. Tell you the truth, can't be around you niggas. Keep to myself or I down you niggas. Other rappers in my city wanna act like they be fucking with the kid, but they really look like haters while we getting paper and they talking shit. See, nigga keep on talking like you want to fade. Better pull up on that ass like a fucking blade. Dressed in all black, I ain't come to play. Ain't got it just for niggas that shit fucking lame. But they know that about it, that's the fucking game. The last couple years been a lot of pain. So now all I'm counting is fucking change. Cause I'm tired of counting those fucking change. All I wanted was $1 million. Now I need a few just for my problems. About 20 just to buy an island. Another 10 for my fucking partners. All I wanted was $1 million. Now I need a few just for my problems. About 20 so I buy an island. Another 10 for my fucking partners. Kicking up a big shit, yeah. Made these haters throw a fit, yeah. Coming straight up out the trench, yeah. Selling granite toe sticks, yeah. That's what's happening on my strip, yeah. 100 choppers, that's a lot of heat. Where I'm from, guns you gotta keep. Baby, stay up out the fucking streets. Hey, so far, make some motherfucking noise. Hey, that's what we talking about. We gonna give y'all a lot of good energy, no matter what we go through. So it's only right y'all reciprocate that energy, because I need it more than anything tonight, you feel me?